Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Mommy Sita and today I am making flautas. So I've never made flautas before. I'm gonna make chicken flautas. So I just left the gym, I just left Walmart. I think that this is probably not the best, healthiest choice to have after working out, but I'm not really super pressed on trying to be counting calories. So before I start cooking, I'm going to eat a snack. And after the gym, I like to eat a banana. So I'm just gonna have a banana. So here I'm just showing all the things that I use to make the chicken flautas. So I got some corn tortillas, chicken breast. That's the brand Spanish rice that I like to use. I got some corn so I can make some street corn. Got this brand cheese dip just because I've had it before and it was pretty good. And of course some onion. So here I am just cutting up my onion, and please don't judge me. If you just, so desire to leave me some tips in the comments, feel free. I am, in no way, shape, or form thinking that I'm a chef here. So I'm just cutting the onion the best way I know how. So here I just decided to show you guys my nails because I got them done by this new lady at a new place that I went to. So I'm probably gonna stick with my old place, but I just wanted to show my nails. So I decided to only use 2 chicken breasts. So I'm just gonna put 1 chicken breast in a sandwich bag or a freezer bag, and then freeze it until I wanna use it later. So here I'm just cutting up my chicken into small pieces, and cutting off any excess pieces that I don't like. So you'll see me cut off several excess parts of the chicken. But anyways, I'm just gonna cut it up into small pieces, and I actually will say I would have rather not cut them into small pieces and maybe chunks, just to make it easier to shred the chicken when you are cooking it in the pan. So this is what the chicken looks like. I just like to try to dice it up as much as possible. So when I get it in the pan, it's just easier to kind of shred it on to smaller pieces. So the onions are cooking in the pan. The pan's still heating up, and so I'm gonna go ahead and add my chicken to the bowl so that I can coat it in olive oil. So I did last minute decide to add a little bit of garlic to it just for some extra flavor. So now I'm gonna let the chicken sit in the refrigerator. I'm gonna get my corn boiling, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my water going for my rice. So this is what the onions are looking like. So they were cooking slowly, and so I'm just gonna let them cook, and eventually I'm gonna add my chicken to the bowl. So my rice was ready for me to put it into the boiling water, and so I'm gonna put it into the boiling water, and then I'll begin shredding the chicken. So here is how I shred the chicken. So this is why I said it would have been easier just to have the chicken in chunks, because it's a lot easier to gather the chicken with the fork and be able to shred it with the knife as you're going along. So I believe that I just deleted most of the footage here, but you can see that it's more chopped up, and I'm just continuing to try to gather these small pieces of chicken and like shred it up. But it was a little difficult, but nonetheless, I did get it done. And you'll see here in a moment, it gets super diced. And I did turn down the chicken on low to do this. So here I'm just explaining how I think that the chicken is shredded up enough. And so I'm gonna get it close to the camera so that you can see what it looks like. But it did look good, so I'm just gonna let it cook longer because I like my chicken, you know, cooked well done.
Yummy that looks.
So I did say I was done trying to shred up the chicken, but here I am exposing myself because I was still trying to shred that chicken up. So the chicken is pretty much done here. So I'm just going to show the chicken and the rice and the corn. I believe that I didn't have the corn turned up enough or something, so I just turned it all the way up here so that I can get it to really start boiling. So the key to rolling the flautas is getting it to stick. So flour and water is a great mixture to get the flautas to stick. Another important thing to note about making the flautas is you have to heat the tortillas up because the tortillas will not roll well if they have not been warmed. So after one side's warmed, you'll warm the other side, of course, and I eventually get a spatula, so don't judge me. So here I'm going to show you how I roll the tortilla with the chicken on the inside to make the flauta, and then I put a little bit of the flour and water mixture just to seal it in. And you will need to add some cheese onto the inside. I recommend adding more cheese. I'm pretty sure that I started to add more cheese as I made the rest of the flautas. So I have finished rolling the flautas. So now I'm just going to use some canola oil to start warming it up so that I can fry them. So while the oil is warming up, I'm going to make the street corn. So you will need that type of cheese, unsalted butter, some mayo, and I'm just going to use the same chili powder that I already used, but any chili powder will work. So you just take a little bit of butter and you're just going to rub it all over the corn. Then you'll take some mayo and add it to your corn and rub it all over the corn so that you can coat it with it so that the cheese can stick to the corn. So now I'm just going to add the cheese, and I go overboard with the cheese. And then the last part will just be to sprinkle some of the chili powder of your choice onto the corn. And again, I go overboard. So with my size pan, I did cook 4 at a time. I do not recommend cooking more than four at a time. And when they get crispy like this is when I know that they are ready. And so I'll just cook the other side and take it out of the pan when both sides are crispy. The instructions say microwave it. Do not heat it in a pan trying to be extra like me. So here is what the flautas look like, and oh my goodness, let me just tell y'all, these were so good. I will be making these again soon. 10 out of 10, recommend. So I tried to give y'all a little taste test, but they were so hot. So I'm gonna taste it here and you'll see I was just taken aback with how good it was. So I was like, oh, let me go and hurry up and finish this queso so I can sit down and eat. So like I said, just microwave your queso. So this is what it looked like, and it was so delicious. I can't wait to make it again. Let me know what y'all want me to make. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. Bye.